Okay.
Loading.
So let's get out of emulation problems, the zone, and enter the North Bowl, where we'll have a better halftime show than Super Bowl 53.
Oh God, are we gonna open that can of worms?
We're gonna open that can of worms?
Put it shortly, the NHL just rubs some salt on the wound.
NHL's the National Hockey League.
No, the NHL. No, the NHL had during one of the hockey league games, to rub some salt on the wound, the NHL played Sweet Victory on their halftime show.
Wow.
Yeah, because the one guy who made sicko mode didn't want to play ball with having his song being shortened to fit in Sweet Victory.
And on top of that, to make things worse, it's the worst rated Super Bowl in all history.
And YouTube is claiming that people are forming this. Yeah, YouTube is claiming people are forming dislike mobs because of how many dislikes this halftime show got. When hey, guess what? Maybe a lot of people actually dislike that halftime show. Ever think of that?
Yeah, because of a promise that was broken, and basically it's just desecrating Stephen Hillenburg's grave, which is just really uncalled for.
Yeah, but blame that guy for wanting to be a crybaby and saying he would refuse to perform if his song was shortened.
Yeah, but how fitting that I brought up the NHL while we're in the ice world.
While we're in cold place.
And
yeah, this is one of the 2 Arctic themed tracks.
And they're really good Arctic themed tracks too.
And they haven't gone crazy with ice physics.
Yeah, because the ice physics are very short and very merciful.
It's a lot more painful in Crash 2, let's just put it that way.
Oh, and especially in the Insane Trilogy, from what I've seen.
You want to know how bad it was? Just watch the SGP playthrough of the Insane Trilogy's Crash 2.
I remember.
You know about the red gem shortcut in Snowgo RedScarf?
I don't actually.
It's the one backdoor entrance that you need to go through, and I think it's another level in order to get the red gem in Snowgo. The upper route is like nothing but ice physics, and Matt kept dying on that route like about, I think, 40 times, I want to say.
If you thought the ice physics in Mega Man were bad, you have one thing coming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this now. You wanna know what I find funny about certain level tropes being disliked in certain games?
What?
Ice levels are thought to be very, very vile in terms of most games. In freaking Sonic, there's no ice physics, and they're really enjoyable. Water levels thought to be the bane of everyone's existence because you move so slow, and it's so easy to die in there. Not in Mega Man! And of course, the ice tracks are some of the best tracks in Crash Team Racing.
It's just like what certain franchises just utterly break tropes that are associated in like any other video game series. Like ice levels in Sonic are actually fun. You want to know what I think the best example of this is? Cool Edge.
Yeah.
Cool Edge from Sonic
Unleashed,
yeah. Because that is fun, and it can also be extremely hilarious if you manage to screw up really bad.
The HD version or the standard definition version?
HD.
Okay.
So the 360 PS3 version.
Can I just say, fuck getting the time relic for this one?
If I remember, this one was really bad to get. Did you just trip on Tiny? Or was that perfect?
Yeah, I jumped on Tiny.
You just basically Goomba stomped him. Meanwhile, Coco just shot a missile into the wall.
Was that a blind hit, Giga?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's always good to throw a bomb in your sister's face.
Yeah. The bombs are in this game are just essentially green shells.
Tell that to E621.
That's definitely not open.
Let's not go. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Otherwise, we're gonna lose our. Otherwise, we're gonna lose our viewers faster than the Fine Brothers.
It's just let's not go there unless we want to put this on Pornhub.
No.
Where they're doing a Sonic Adventure Let's Play.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is still just the most. That was just the most WTF thing I ever learned about. It's just that they're doing a Sonic Adventure Let's Play over on that site. It's just like, what?
Well, to be fair, they do treat their content providers better than YouTube do.
Yeah, pretty much.
YouTube treat their content providers at all?
Well, they only take care of the ones that make them lots of money.
Ooh, that's some shade. Now we're going to my favorite track of the game. And because of Murphy's Law, my favorite track is the one where I have the most abysmal lap 1 on.
Oh god, Polar Pass. This is gonna be it.
This is the other Arctic track.
Yeah,
I love this track, and I love that in the remake they kept the bear.
Well, they're gonna have to keep everything.
If there's one aspect I really like about this track, it's at the very beginning. Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is a bad start. Look at that! I fucking love that set piece. I really do. This is one track that's very hard to get a platinum on because there are some boxes that you need to make very precarious jumps. And if you're going to tell me to do that one ultra shortcut where I cut off half the track at that point, well, you're cute. I am bad at doing that. I can never do it.
You're cute. That's how.
So are you,
Whoops.
Yeah. And fortunately, this is just lap 1.
This is part of the reason why. This is like showcasing.
Shortcut? Yes.
Yay.
Yeah, I do it 2 out of 3 times. You'll see the one time where I don't make it, and you'll hear a certain voice clip.
Let me guess, you didn't have enough speed.
Oh, it's not because of not having enough speed. You see those seals?
Oh.
That's one annoying thing about this track. It's just like the seals are just always right in the way.
Yeah, it's always about it's like this track can be a mind game where all you have to do is figure out how you should position yourself ahead of time. It's like that.
Right?
Up to 50 woes, I see.
It's like that. 51.
51.
Oh, bitch.
Now we just need the 7 Chaos Woes and we can have a Super Woe form.
Sonic.
Okay.
Yes, that was Joseph. You heard?
That was Joseph Joestar.
Yeah.
Oh,
It sounded the bitch! Because it's just like, I was gonna take that! that was essentially
this one
me.
jump right here. I once had an incident with this one jump right here where I veered a little too far to the left.
And you fell to the bottom of the
just
pit.
went careening straight into the pit. I swear to God, it was like something straight out of a Looney Tunes sketch. It was doubly funny since I was actually playing as Crash for this track too.
So
I always play this Crash in this game.
same. Like my practice practice run was the first time I didn't play as Crash.
Yeah, that's because I told you to pick Coco.
Yeah, Coco is often picked for speedruns because of her high acceleration, and as law of racing games go, is that if you want to win, you have to prioritize acceleration. Unless it's Mario Kart 8 with 200cc, where you want to optimize handling and top speed instead of instead of acceleration, because in 200cc, acceleration is a goddamn death wish.
Actually, Giga, you say that,
that's it.
but I find myself...
That's why people prioritize the heavy characters.
Yeah, but Giga, you say that, but I find myself in prioritizing the lighter characters at 200cc.
But I prioritize either light with low acceleration, or just medium characters with crappy carts, because in 200cc, crap carts can actually stand a chance.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I don't want to have so much top speed, so I always intentionally pick a character and a card combination that gives me the lowest top speed possible.
Now for the longest track in the game. And this is the one track that, if you play well enough, you could easily get a platinum rank relic on your first try.
Looking at this just gives me Wario Coliseum flashbacks.
Yeah,
it's Wario. It's Wario Coliseum, but not easily broken. Because if you want to break this,
because I don't think you can jump walls, can you?
You can, but it's much harder to do because you need like a speed booster, or an Aku Aku or Uka Uka mask, and you need to like jump at a certain. You need to like have to make sure your jump goes high enough that you just barely make it over the wall. I'm gonna tell you now, this is probably the hardest CTR. This is probably the hardest CTR token because of hitboxes. Like, you thought...
The way this track is designed, this would work well as a motocross track as well.
It would. Just because of all the hills.
Well, this track did get ported to CTGP. Custom Track Grand Prix.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Never heard of that one myself, so...
It's Mario Kart Wii. I wish there was a mod for Mario Kart Wii that balances all the items, because that would get me to play Mario Kart Wii again. I love Wii and all, but fuck the item balancing.
Yeah, because
you
remember
get like
when...
a bullet bill in first place.
Yeah, because remember when Project M became a thing for Brawl, the first thing they did was remove tripping?
Yeah. Like, if there's a benefit I can give Project M, it's that it feels a lot of fun. It feels a lot of fun to play instead of feels a lot of jank, because it feels way smoother than Melee and Brawl combined.
I just still find it funny that with the update notes with a lot of the recent update parts for Smash Ultimate, they're literally syndroming the entire roster.
Like,
yeah.
what do you mean, Kreg?
If everyone's broken, no one is.
Now I get it. Now I get what freaking Syndrome says at, it says in freaking,
yeah, if
freaking
everyone's
Incredible.
super, no one will be.
But then freaking My Hero Academia comes out.
My Hero, actually, I was gonna bring that up, actually.
Yeah. But
that was only the second lap.
yeah, this track is fucking long, and when I was going for the platinum, I just barely beat my practice run record. Like,
Jeez.
like I even like screen capped it. I only show off 3 of the relics in this run because you don't need to see all the tracks again. You only need to see 3 of them, and you just need to take my word about going for all the platinums because... or all the golds, rather, because I only go for like 7 platinums. And I wanted to be sure to reclaim any platinums I've gotten before.
Like ones that you can guarantee you can get.
Yeah. I would have gotten the platinum on Ruse Tubes had I not missed the one crate. Because your best way of getting platinums is to make sure you optimize a route that gets all the crates.
The funny thing was we were talking about SRB2 car earlier. You're basically pulling an SRB2 car with the fact that you're leaving everyone about halfway back across the track.
Yeah, and you complain when I do the same thing when my driving is skillful play.
And it's just... the fact that I cannot get in front of you because you're so far ahead and the SPB is just as useful as a fucked up Hot Wheels car, yeah. I cannot catch up to you, period.
Yeah, but the thing
is
is...
the most amazing analogy I think I've ever heard.
Yeah,
And
but the thing is... Oh.
And the difference between that is, I'm racing against AI that's probably on either normal or easy difficulty. You're racing against actual human players.
You're not a snake.
I think he is. I want to say he's. I want to say he's like a Komodo dragon.
But
I'm gonna
Komodo.
So yeah.
Like, I'll say this: lobbing TNT. He throws TNT instead of laying them.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this about. Like some of the facts. One of the planned characters was that both Komodo Joe brothers were meant to be playable. They were probably gonna share a cart, but because of hardware restrictions, only one of them made it. And Pura and Polar were meant to be one character, but they got split. So it's more of a pick your preference thing, which I think works out for the better. Like, do you like polar bears or do you like cats?
Cats. Meanwhile, Komodo Joe was throwing a hissy fit.
Oh, you think he...
Like I was gonna say, the thing with the SPB is they intentionally programmed, like, if you're good at driving, you can still outrun it. But then again, there are the few tracks that no matter what, it's going to hit you.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be how an SPB is designed. If there's an item that's meant to hit first place regardless unless someone has an item, it should do just that and not end up being like just hovering behind you like a creepy stalker.
You know, if that was the last lap that happened, I probably would have expected you to throw your controller across the room.
No. I pull Johnny and just throw my headset.
Oh my god.
It's just like you get angry, you pick up your controller, you're ready to throw it, and then you just say $60.
$60. Oh, I know where you get that from. That'd probably be me as a parent. It's just like I'm about to throw it. It's just like $100. Okay, you keep it for now. It's just like I'm not that cruel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's similar to how one of my friends in a different group, they use their smartphone as an alarm clock. Because even when it wakes them up in the morning and they're half asleep state, they'll pick it up and then they'll realise they're holding something that cost them $500, and they won't throw it across the room.
Yeah, because you don't want an unusable broken screen.
Yeah, but look at the moms that are willing to destroy their iPads because their kids use them too much.
It's just like if you don't want them to use them too much, set up a curfew or just take them from them. Take them from them. Don't freaking break them because that's money out of your pocket.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say this. I'd hate to be. Oh, for God's sakes! I'd hate to be that guy if I witnessed someone doing this, or at least tell me this. But someone told me for God's sakes. If someone went up to me and told me that they destroyed their iPad to make sure their child doesn't play it, I would actually shame them and tell them, "Wow, so you decide to throw away $1,000." Yeah.
What's worse is you're not wrong with the $1,000. Have you seen the price of the iPhone X?
You can get a Wii U and 58 copies of Sonic Boom for less than that.
It's just like, it comes in 2 colors. You can't and afford it. Anyways, next time on Crash Team Racing, we're going to the Citadel.
Yeah. We'll see you then.